Welcome back. Let's talk business. Farmers are set to benefit from a reduction in the cost of grain storage and drying as the government moves to curb post-harvest loss. The declaration made by President Kenyatta yesterday comes as the world marks the first International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste. KTN's Noah Kipkimboy reports.
In sub-Saharan Africa, post-harvest losses add up to 432 billion shillings. Kenya is no exemption, a factor that has seen the government move to remedy the situation.
To ensure that our farmers are able to dry and sell their maize with minimal post-harvest losses, I do direct that maize drying charges at the National Cereals and Produce Board, NCPB, be reviewed downward by 50% from the current Kenya shillings 40 per unit to Kenya shillings 20 per unit. Our National Cereals and Produce Board has stores across the country that are currently not in use. And so I therefore direct that the NCPB avail these stores to our farmers and farmer groups and traders for storage at an affordable cost.
Beyond maize and grain, experts argue that food loss can be prevented across all supply chains in the agricultural sector.
Farmers having access to these technologies like hermetic storage and then knowing how to use them is for me, is one of the things that it doesn't require too much. It's just creating awareness that it exists and making the technology accessible to the farmer.
Marin Juguna, the executive director at the Netherlands Development Organization, says there is need for serious investment in infrastructure by incentivizing the private sector.
The private sector can be able to come in and take over some of the activities, provide the right infrastructure. In the past, we've tried to support some value chains in horticulture, installing, proper storage stores with a relevant cold chain facility. And you find that with that, you're actually able to store produce so that people are not under pressure to sell immediately.
In a world full of 7.8 billion human beings, 1 in every 9 people goes to bed hungry every night. Doing away with food loss and wastage is not an option. It's a must. Noah Kipkimboy, KTN News, Nairobi.
The coronavirus has had a negative impact on the retail